Good morning, Bante, Sukihondo. Today, our online retreat has ended. Then we will continue with a question and answer session regarding today's meditation practice and your experiences. It can be submitted directly by clicking the raise hand button or via the chat to the Master of Ceremony. And Bante, now we would like to start with the question and answer session, Bante.
Okay. So let me see. Okay. Shirley.
Bante, I try to translate, Bante.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh, First, Yogi Shirley, she reported on Saturday. She tried to practice the standing meditation, Bante. At first, she observed the whole body, Bante, and then she felt the sensation on her right foot, Bande. This one I'm not sure whether right foot or right leg, Bande, and anyway the right place, Bande. But she mentioned that she still tried to concentrate on the standing position, Bande. And then she also felt the wind blowing, but she still concentrate on the standing position. And then after that, she noticed the rising and falling, Bande. Then she went to the rising and falling movement. And then appeared the warm sensation uh, in her leg one day, in her foot. And she observed that warm sensation. And then she went back to the standing position. And then after that, thought arises. At that time, she was a bit she has a doubt whether she could she could do the standing meditation. After all, there's a feeling, Bande. She was confident that she could do it, and then she make firm determination, and then she concentrate again on the standing position. Then she felt the rising and falling, Bande, and she went to the rising and falling again. And now she would like to ask your advice, Bande. First, at the time, she only observed the changes of all the objects, Bande. She only noticed it, and she mentioned that she forgot to label, Bande. Yes.
Now you are doing the standing meditation, right? Which is wonderful. Now in the standing meditation, sometimes like your experience, it's like you are noticing the tension of the leg, the right leg, and then it's pulling here, and then the mind goes here and there to other objects within the body. Then if it's that happen, then you are doing perfectly all right for standing meditation. Uh, in fact, that you are actually noting doesn't, but this time the labeling is not in. Sometimes the labeling may not come in, or sometimes you may forget to label. That is perfectly okay. Uh, as long as you pay attention to the object that is changing, pulling, and so on, then you are completely fine. The nature of vipassana is that as the mindfulness pick up or the progress pick up, many times the mind will move from one object to another object. Sometimes it stays in one object for a longer period of time, sometimes very short while, and then it already changed to another object. So if those things happen again and again, it's just like moving from different parts of the body, then those are perfectly okay. They are proper vipassana noting. Labeling process, sorry, the labeling itself, when you mentally word it out, in the mind, whether this is tightness or this is rising and falling. No, this labeling and paying attention, they are actually two different things. thing. The labeling helps you for you to pay attention. But the most important thing is to pay attention, the attention onto the object. That is the most important thing. Uh, the labeling, sometimes when the object begin to change faster, when the object begin to change faster, sometimes we have to drop the labeling also.